let's go with the grades for we're gonna do it for the superstars and then we're gonna do it for the coaches.
Yeah.
The superstars that we've seen, of course, LeBron, Steph, KD, and then Kevin Love. Let's start with the man.
Man himself.
Let's start with the king.
Man, I mean, I'm a LeBron James fan, but if you have something negative to say about him, which I've seen on my timeline, people finding a way to blame LeBron after dropping 51, 8, and 8.
Okay, but like sticking with LeBron, did you see any problem with the last possession that they had with the George Hill foul?
No.
Then, cause like a lot of the time, like of course, like once they start, like when LeBron gets it, they sits around. He did make a back cut, so they can zone. Like so, once people stand around, you had, of course, you got the switch that you wanted with Steph on LeBron, but then they zoned up. So you had both elbows. You had
Draymond and KD like sitting at the elbow.
Yeah, like, so like there was no driving lane. Then you having people. Well, he should just threw up that shot. Like no,
throw up a bad shot.
Yeah,
like that. Okay, let's get on that, man. Let's get on that. I'm tired of people who don't have basketball IQs. I'm talking about you didn't play the game, and even if you did play the game, there's a lot of people without basketball IQs that don't know the game. That's not a smart play. Somebody forcing up a shot on 3 people when you have a guy wide open for a layup is not a smart play.
Wide open because like if Clay didn't foul,
that was a layup. It's a layup, and then it just kills me. I'm like, dude, it kills me. Like, don't say that oh, he didn't want the ball, because you see at the beginning they double him off the screen and roll. He kicks it, he gets it right back. He gets it right back at the top of the key.
He get knocked for that. What did he shoot? 59%.
59%.
91 from the free throw line.
Like what? Like how can you knock this guy? Like people who say stuff like that, like you're literally just a hater. So like you don't know the game when you're a hater.
He dang near played the perfect game.
Dang near a perfect game. I mean, worst case scenario. I mean, I'm looking at Bron's grade. We're dropping 51, 8, and 8 in the finals. Man, I gotta give the guy an A+, man. I mean, when do we really see this kind of stuff? Like this is, and not just to be on LeBron, but I mean like 51, 8, and 8, man. Like, come on, like it.
Yeah.
Can it get better than that? Because we were saying LeBron needs to average like 40 with a triple double. He gave us 51, 8,
and remember how we were like, all right, we see all the 50-point games and the 60-point games that we've seen in the NBA Finals, and we're just gonna look at it and like just see those games and let's see the outcome of those games. Mm-hmm. He was the only one that did lose.
The only one that lost. That's tough, man.
The only one.
That's tough.
So you had five players that scored at least 50 plus in the NBA Finals game. LeBron was the only one out of the 5 players to lose a game after scoring 50 plus points.
And if you look at those guys, who was it?
It was of course Michael Jordan.
Jordan was in there.
You had Shaq. No, not Shaq, but
Wilt.
Wilt was in one. Bob McAdoo, he the one that did the 61 points, right?
Yeah, I want to say it.
Yeah, Bob McAdoo, and I think Jordan twice.
And Jordan did it twice.
Yeah.
Now, again, Jordan's the GOAT. But a lot of these guys, like, look at the supporting cast. You have other people that help you finish your game. Like, and don't get me wrong, Kevin Love played well. Like, Kevin Love can continue this. That's great. Hopefully he can, do even more because other guys aren't stepping up. But that's tough, man.
Yeah.
That's like a Herculean effort to lose. That's tough, man.
It is.
So what's your grade?
I give him A+, because you can't find, like, I don't see how you can go fault with anything that he does, even with the last second shot where he was crazy hot from the outside, but still, you don't want him to force that shot up.
You don't.
You don't want to. That's like, even if it was going to be, because they were still down by 1 point. So you at least need to get, like, a bucket.
Yeah, and then if he forces up a bad shot over 3 people, he misses his people. Oh, he's not clutch. This is why he's not Greek. And it's like, dude, he made the right play. Like
he gonna always make the right basketball decision.
Man,
he gonna always do that.
Yeah.
So like, and then like, this is 15 years. So like, why do y'all expect him to be like so aggressive now? Like when he when he always made the right play.
Yeah, I mean,
and then like it should knock him from being like, well, this is the reason why he isn't the GOAT. No, the reason he isn't the GOAT because you just got a better player that was doing it better.
Yeah.
But LeBron always made the right play. Yeah. And then like, what I don't get is that when Jordan was in that same position, well, it came out of a timeout, and he told them this is what was going to happen. But if you know LeBron gonna make the right play all the time, that should always be in the back of your mind. If I can get to an open spot and I'm open, he's gonna give it to me. So there's no need, hey,
I'm gonna pass it to you today.
Yeah,
if you're open and you're a shooter.
Okay, Jordan did have to tell Steve Kerr that because Steve Kerr just was like, well,
Jordan's about to shoot. I'm a decoy.
Yeah,
I'm just out here.
So
it's crazy. Who we got next?
We got Steph next.
Steph ball, man. Steph ball. I gotta give Steph. I mean, I gotta give Steph at least an A, man. He balled. I mean, of course, it wasn't like a 51-point game, but he balled, man. He shot well from the field. In the first half, I mean, even when he hit that shot at the end to tie it up, I mean, Steph was being Steph, man.
Yeah.
Gotta give him at least an A grade. What you got?
I got him. I gotta go with A- because at the beginning of the game he was forcing a lot of the shots up, and like I know you want that because he's a shooter and like he's shooting for a career shoot 43% from three.
Yeah,
but there's a way that you could ease into the game, but after that, after you got it going, yeah. But then again, think about this, bro. In overtime, with KD and Steph versus LeBron, just in overtime points, LeBron scored 2. KD and Steph together scored 2. So Clay did a lot of the damage in overtime.
Yeah.
But you see, you got the second and third best players scoring 2 points in the overtime. They still win by 10. But then you get the best player that scores 2 points. Lose by 10. So like it just shows you like how much help that Steph and KD had.
Oh my gosh. But just by saying Steph and KD by itself, that shows a lot of help. Saying them. Then you add Clay to it. Then you add Draymond. Like the list continues. But yeah, man. I mean, there's just a big gap on the teams. A huge gap, man. And when somebody knocks you for that, it's just like, come on, man. Come on. That a lot of greats lost with bad teams. As great as they were. As great as they were, as many points as they could put up, all the amazing things they could do, they still lost.
Yeah,
man. It's wild, man. It's wild.
Okay, KD. What'd you give KD?
Man. Sorry, man. Steph. I gave Steph an A. Yeah. KD. Man, KD was struggling to me, man.
He was.
He struggled. Gotta give KD probably a B-, man, for as talented as he is. And then it's also with as good of a team as you have, like, you don't have a lot of pressure on you. Like, you have the unanimous two-time MVP, the one-time unanimous MVP right next to you.
Yeah.
You have a 73-9 team that you join. Like, you don't have pressure. Like, you should come out and just hoop. Because I mean, he has the talent, man.
Yeah. Would you say what you give a B to KD?
B-.
B-. I give him a solid B because he was distributing more than he usually do. Because I know when you're playing with, like, and then again, even with Steph, he had, like, how you say, he did his thing. He had 9 assists too.
Yeah.
So
Steph.
Yeah. Overall,
Steph ball,
he had overall great game.
Steph ball.
I gotta give KD a solid B. Like you say, he at the beginning, it just seemed like he just wasn't in rhythm.
Yeah.
As he used.
And maybe, I mean, things happen too, what we talked about with teams like Golden State, they're so talented, they come out and play to their competition's level. So maybe he slept on them just a little bit, like, hey, we can still win. And I mean, look, they still won.
Yeah.
So I mean, it worked out in their favor, but that could be a big part of it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Who we got next? Kevin Love, man. So Kevin Love, like I said, he played well, but Kevin Love's talent, this is what is expected. So I can't give him a great grade because he's done better than his underachievement.
Yeah.
I'm giving Kevin Love B for Kevin Love. Because I mean, this is something he can do normally. Him getting 21 points, 13 rebounds, like, you can do that. That's not, as a second guy, you can do that. But that's not asking a lot.
Yeah. Being the second guy, you're going to get a lot of more opportunities than the next man.
Yeah.
The second guy. And he did get the opportunities. 21 points on 19 shots.
Yeah.
But when it did come to the end, like, I would give him a solid B2. Fourth quarter, he came with big.
Yeah.
He was hitting big time shots.
Yeah, big time threes. 1 3 from the corner.
Yeah.
Like
then the other one from the top of the key when they were down by 4. He hit that 3.
Yeah.
So he was hitting big timely shots and Borden. He had, I think 5 offensive rebounds, so he was doing it on both ends.
Yeah.
So he was defensive and offensive rebounds. So he did
He did what he should do. But I mean, like, and that's what's crazy is like, because of course when you see these numbers, you want to jump quick to like, oh my gosh, like Kevin Love balled out. Like, no, this is what Kevin Love can do.
Yeah.
This is what he can do. Remember we were talking about do your job, Kev. Get around 20, 25 points a game, over 10 rebounds. Do your job. He did his job last night, which is great. Like, he has to continue to do that each game. Hopefully he can give more than that and pull up a 30-point game. I mean, hopefully, you know what I mean? But if he just does the job.
Think about this, bro. This is the second 20-point outing from any LeBron teammate this entire postseason.
Man.
And this is a bonus question. This is like, we wasn't planning on asking this. I just heard somebody say this. Is this the greatest run we ever seen in an individual player in a playoff?
Man, it ain't over yet, right? But one of the greatest I've seen was that Dirk, man. When they had their championship run that year, Dirk elevated his game to a whole nother level, like to a whole nother level.
But you would agree he had more help though, right?
Who, Dirk?
Dirk.
Yeah, and
Jason Terry coming off the bench,
and he's a starter, and he's a starter that just came off the bench. But what's crazy, I had a conversation with a friend on Facebook, and he was trying to say Dirk didn't have anybody, and he's a Mavs fan, but Dirk didn't have anybody, this, and that, and I'm like, no, he did. Oh, everybody was washed up and out of their prime. I'm like, no, Jason Terry wasn't. Tyson Chandler wasn't.
Sean Marion wasn't.
Sean Marion wasn't the Phoenix.
He wasn't, yeah.
18 to 20 and 10, but he's still ball, solid defender. But I'm gonna definitely say for sure that the Jason Terry, Tyson Chandler, who won Defensive Player of the Year the next year, like, they're not out of their prime. Now Jason Kidd, he wasn't as athletic and quick, but he had changed his game to become a spot-up shooter. He was a big time. He hit big shots for them. But at the same time, I mean, man, with Ron doing this in year 15, that makes it crazy. But I'll have to see. I'll have to see how the playoffs end.
Yeah.
To say, because what Dirk did to me, like, that was amazing. And I'm not even a Dirk fan like that, but you just gotta respect greatness. Like, what he did. I mean, they were underdogs in every series.
Yeah, we can because that was just a bonus question. Like, it just popped in my head. I just wanted to ask, but we can revisit it. Yeah, revisit it. Like, depending on how the series goes.